Oh no, I just logged in and I only have 1 day of membership left on my mid-level Runescape account. What in the world? How did this happen? I must get a bond in 24 hours or I lose my account forever. This is a disaster. Okay, sorry. That was the best acting I can do. I gave my everything there. But it's true. 1 day, 1 bond, mid-level moneymakers. Let's start the timer. Here we go. Okay, we're starting off with absolutely nothing in Lumbridge. I'm using my main account, but everything showcased in this video can be done by a mid-level player. And the very first thing I'm gonna grab is a free Dragonfire shield. So the plan is to start in Wilderness because, well, I have nothing to lose. And there is some very juicy stuff waiting for me there. I need to get a bronze axe from this store, so we do a little bit of pickpocketing and then we take a canoe from here to the deep wilderness. I really hope we don't find anyone here, but first we do need a looting bag and there are some NPCs nearby, so let me punch them until I get a one. There we go. Okay, perfect. So firstly, we're gonna pick some Whiteberries here and there is a PK here. Okay, that is great. No, bro, okay. I have anti-dragon shield and a bronze axe, man. This is the definition of spade meme. Oh, and I am venomed. Yeah, this is over. You know what? That's actually a good lesson. The downside of wilderness moneymakers, people just want your bronze axe and there is nothing you can do about it. I think about like 2 inventory should be okay. It's gonna get me started with like 100k GP and then I have like more options to explore. Also, that's why I got the Dragonfire shield, because you don't really need food here. You just need prayer points and the shield. Now, before I go sell this, I do want to go try out one more thing in the wilderness, and that's the new updated Rogue's chest. I know I'm already stretching the mid-level concept wide open here because it requires 80 plus thieving to loot these chests. And I guess you can make an argument that it's not mid-game, but honestly I would highly recommend spending the extra, I don't know, 15 hours on your account to get 84 thieving because you don't need anything here. Look at me with my bronze axe and naked body. It's actually a very good moneymaker. I think you can get over 2 million GP hour if you have the medium diary completed. It's actually one of the best places in the game to rebuild your account, but for the sake of this video I'm gonna just do a single run just to showcase how good this moneymaker is and then we move on to the next secret one. Once again we're running into the same problem. People want your bronze axe in the wilderness and that's the downside of these moneymakers. Is he gonna come with me? No. Okay, that's actually good. Okay, we made it out. Look at this. I mean, look how insane this is. I literally only got to do this for, what, 3 minutes? And I got 150k here. If that ain't worth getting 84 thieving, I don't know what is. It is completely busted. I'm gonna take the canoe back to Grand Exchange, sell everything, which should give me almost 300k, and then also finish the heart glue I got from Rogue's chest. You know what? I thought about it. It's actually a kind of funny situation. If I get something extremely good from this glue, I'm probably gonna have to start over because that just feels wrong. But I also hope I'm not gonna get anything extremely bad. And the reward is 150k. Okay, that's mediocre, but you know what? The video continues. And if I sell everything, I get slightly over 400k in the first 40 minutes, which is not good, but we're just starting off. I want to show you a moneymaker that I haven't seen anyone mention yet. You see, currently Moonlight Moths sell for 2k each, and if you add some raw meat to it, they sell for 3.5k each. And filling up an entire inventory of them is so incredibly fast that I genuinely think this moneymaker could be like 3 million GP hour. And the best thing is, it only requires 75 hunter, so this is like a perfect mid-level moneymaker to do if you have nothing in your bank. So what I do is take 13 Moonlight Moths that I just got, take 13 raw Fire Fox meat, and then just turn them into a mix, and each of them is 3.5k each. Just to show you, I'll try to sell an inventory. I really hope it works. The wiki price says 3.7k each, but I think we can go lower. Okay, there it is. I made 80,000 GP in one inventory and it took me just a few minutes. Okay, I realized while I'm doing my other method, I have some money sitting around in my bank and I'm gonna put that to use. There is this new seed that came out with Varlamore Part 2 called the Huesca seed, and apparently it has really good profit margins for herb runs. So I'm gonna fill out every herb patch with the seeds and see if we can make some side hustle money. It took me roughly 10 minutes to set up every single herb patch I have available, and if I'm correct, I should make like 350k profit, but we'll see in like an hour hour from now. I could be completely wrong here. If you want to see more of these kind of challenge videos, make sure to subscribe to firstly help me out, and secondly then I can see what my viewers like and don't like to watch. Thank you very much. Hello, it is indeed me again. I've done this for like an hour now and I got approximately 700 of these Moonlight Moths. I'm gonna slap some meat on these bad boys and then we'll go sell them all. I'm gonna leave them in for 3.2k and okay, that's very good. They are already selling, that's actually perfect. I'm gonna leave them in and go complete my farm run now. So, some calculations. I paid 300k for the seeds and after I'm done harvesting this patch, I should be left with like 350k profit. Also, if you want to know, I got approximately 10k farming experience from this one farm run, which I think is actually quite decent. Oh, they actually dropped quite a lot in value from the last time I checked. I'm just gonna dump them in and let's see what we get. Hey, okay, I'll still take it. That was a gamble. And I think I got like 200k profit. While the last of the Moonlight Moths are selling, I'm gonna go do another rogue chest run. I know. I promise not to do this anymore, but this is just so overpowered and disgustingly OP. You know Jagex loves to dump the best moneymakers in the wilderness. Do not blame me. I am out of prayers, so I'm gonna call it. That was like, what, 7 minutes? And we get 300k. Oh my god, 300k in 7 minutes. Yeah, okay, that is not balanced. Please, get 84 thieving ASAP if you're a mid-level player. It's worth it. 3 hours in and we're at 3 million GP, so average around 1 million GP hour right now. It's not the best, but I want to take a risk now and see if it pays off. Before we're done with the wilderness for this video, I want to try out one more thing. They also buffed the agility arena, and there is this chat called KriibusFC where you can do mass training and people basically protect you. It's kind of like apes together strong mentality, and they are doing a mass right now, so this is a bit risky because I have to put 150k deposit just to access the arena, and then I'm also risking another 300k with my gear, but I'm hoping the French chat will protect me. So basically what you do is come to this dispenser here, you put 150k into it and wait, let me pick up my tickets. So like it says here, if you put the deposit in, you start earning rewards for every lap you complete. Now the rewards at the beginning are quite bad, but the idea is that since there's so many of us here, we can go for hours and hours without needing to bank. And if I can do like 60 plus laps without leaving the agility arena, I can earn like 35k GP per lap. And that's like easily 3 million GP hour moneymaker. So I'm gonna take some risks here because if the community chat falls apart or I get PK'd, I lose quite a lot. But if we can do this for hours, this is absolutely broken moneymaker. I am booking out of here. It is falling apart. It is so falling apart. Look at the white dots on the minimap. I'm just gonna wad hop. Oh man, okay, so we only got like 20 minutes here. I was really hoping for something more, but I think the guys just got crashed, which like it seems like a common thing. So 250k from the dispenser and I put 150k in. I made 100k profit in 20 minutes. I knew this was gonna be risky from the start, and I knew if I could do this for like 2 hours, I would easily end up with like 4 million GP. But you know what? Once again, the downside of wilderness moneymakers. Okay, I'm done with wilderness for this video, but look at this. So this is 3.1 million GP, and I'm gonna fall back to the good old classic abusing the shops of Gillenor method. So what you can do is buy bracelets and necklaces from GE, and then come to here in Camp Torum, and there is a shop that buys them for more expensive price. I actually made an entire video about this shop, and I said in the video you can easily get over 5 million GP hour, but the problem is that 75,000 people watched that video, so I'm not sure how good this moneymaker is right now, but let's test it out. And that is everything sold, about 350k profit in what, like 15 minutes? So that is, oh my god, math. That is 1.4 million GP hour moneymaker. Not as good anymore, like in the video, but you know what's still okay to do. This might be a complete blunder. I'm running out of ideas slowly, but I saw this once in a video. So you can buy broken Perilous Moon's armor and flip them for a profit if you fix them up yourself. I have no idea if this is gonna even work out or not. Oh no, it's about the same, I think. There's no profit here, maybe like 100k profits, but I don't think it's worth doing. I can't take risks anymore. I'm gonna go with a guaranteed moneymaker, and that's making blood runes in the original altar. Now I'm gonna use full runecrafting outfit because I assume your average mid-game player already has that outfit, and despite this moneymaker requiring two things, 77 runecrafting and 74 agility, I still think it fits perfectly for the mid-game player. The reason for this is number one, 77 runecrafting was my main goal when I was running a mid-game account. And number two, Jagex is making changes to the Gardens of the Rift minigame next week, and that makes training runecrafting much more easier. So if you still don't have the levels yet, you can join thousands of other players next week after this video comes out, and you can train your runecrafting up together. I'm gonna do this for a few hours and we'll see what we end up with. Okay, time to stop. I wanted to stop at like a 6-hour mark, but then I saw a cool YouTube video and I pushed for another 30 minutes. But here we are. I think I got like 70,000 runecrafting experience in 2 hours. I also got 15,000 blood runes, and I'm gonna go sell them right after this run to see how much we made. Drum roll, please. 3.2 million. Okay, that is very good to see, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna leave them in until they all sell. So everything sold, I have 6 million GP, and it's time for the final push. I'm gonna end the video with probably the best mid-game moneymaker in the entire game right now. And for that, I need this armor set. Trust me, I know it looks dumb because it is. Actually, you know what? Let me buy the shield as well. Why not? So if you haven't figured out, I'm gonna do Perilous Moons, but I'm only gonna kill the Blood Moon boss, because the entire Blood Moon set currently is like 40 million GP. My gear is something I think a mid-level player would have, maybe replace the cape with a fire cape, and I also have 99 stats in all combat, but I'm not gonna use any super potions. So if you have like 80, 75, 85 stats, but you use potions, you can get to roughly the same level as I am. And how it works is pretty simple. I loot the chest in the middle after my first run. I go back south to where the Blood Moon boss exists. I can also restore my run energy over here, which is nice. Then I run into the Blood Moon room and I take it down once. The minigame teleports me to this place. It's a good place to restore my prayer and run energy, and then I just go loot the chest again through this room. The reason I'm not doing all 3 bosses is because this requires less gear, and you also have to pay less attention because you only hunt down 1 boss instead of 3. And it's also the fact that hunting only Blood Moon is actually more profitable than hunting all 3 bosses, just because the Blood Moon set is so expensive. Also, for those more curious about this, you can expect to get roughly 0.35 items per hour. So essentially, you can expect to see 1 Blood Moon item roughly every 3 hours. And since the entire set costs 40 million GP and it takes you about 11 hours to get all 4 pieces, that makes this moneymaker 3.5 million GP hour. And that is better than any other mid-game moneymaker in the game. Okay, chest number 155 is... Oh, okay, there we go. Okay, this is perfect. Okay, exactly what I needed. Sorry, I got. Let me explain this. Now, I waited 2 hours for this. So the way Perilous Moon works is that you don't get duplicates until you have the full Blood Moon set. Since I've now gotten 3 out of the 4 Blood Moon pieces, that means my next piece is guaranteed to be the Blood Moon Tassets, no matter what. And since the Tasset is also the most expensive out of all the pieces, that means I just need to grind like 3 more hours on average, and I will have completed this challenge. And that is really freaking good, and I love this mechanic. Knowing that the next drop I get is guaranteed to be the one I want is really good. Chest number 161. Okay, there it is. Let's get out of here and go sell it immediately. I was genuinely expecting to be there for another 3 hours, but we got lucky. Put the price in, 14 million GP, and bam, there we go. Challenge completed. I'm gonna sell everything I made now, and let's see how much we made in total. And the price comes to over 20 million GP in total. Actually, make that 21 million GP if we include the Abyssal Tentacle as well. And there it is, a bond for 14 million GP. Jesus, they've gotten so expensive. Here we go, redeem the bonds. Yes, please, accept it, submit it. And we have 14 days of membership added to your account. You love to see that. And that's how you make a bond on mid-level account in 9 hours of gameplay. I thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you all tomorrow with another one. I love you all very much. Bye.